Trying to get a shot right off the bat there from the Eagles. Eagles have been struggling the past 3 games. They had lost, I think it was to Rollins, and then they lost to Florida Southern, and they also lost to us in the last 3 games. So they're looking to dust the rust off. Here comes Keefe, one of the hot hands to watch. He's got the ball, pops it down low. Comes the attackman up top, pulls with him. Ball's moved to the far side. This is Young. Swiderski staying with him. Excuse me, that's Canetta. Good short pull midfield defense played by Davies. Pushes Anthony off of his stride. Anthony's resets, shoots, and catches. Leggett, I don't know what was going on there. It was a high to low shot. I guess Leggett just wasn't expecting it. Goalie's left side there on the far side of the field. I'm not sure what he's looking for. He's calling for a pass or let folks know that he's right there. Offering the pick. Baker really doesn't take advantage of it, but here comes LeBlanc and passes to Baker, who promptly gets hit by the sliding Sir, but holds on to the ball. LeBlanc with it now. He's at center. Slows down. Back to Baker to the goalie's left side. Baker can't get past the pole. Gives it to Moltisanti, who's inverting up top. Rayucci's out there with the line. Haven't seen him with the ball yet. LeBlanc trying to get free. Does. Shoot and bounce. Shot. Scores. LeBlanc with couple 3 moves there against the shorty. Finally breaks the shorty's ankles and is able to get through and get that high to low shot, bounce shot. And we've got a replay here. Thank you, Pierce. And he is just moving back and forth. Fine, stops again now. He gets free and scores. That's a really... So the Lions are getting chances here. We're just not getting the ball into the goal. Got to be a little bit better at placing our shots. I think we've got the opportunity against this defense. All right, this is number 11, Keefe. He's going to take the pick. Henninger stays with him, picks up subtly. There's Swiderski out there. Shot taken. Swiderski got behind number 6, Young. Let's see if they give Young an assist. So no assist on that goal. Goals scored by the Eagles, which that we don't need. All right. We've got Clark out there with Smith and Stellwagen. Feeding from Moltisanti was just left all alone on the far side pipe. Not sure what the Eagles defense were talking about out there, or maybe no communication at all. But that was a gimme goal. You can see on the replay as the ball gets passed to the near side, Moltisanti's defender just kind of walks over towards the ball. Nobody slid over. No communication. Moltisanti with the easy goal. Lions tied up. 6:58. We need to go. Trying to get the stats screen up here. If you're watching at home, it's always fun to watch the stats as you're watching the game. Oh, and that was Rayucci. Took the ball from above the restraining line. Just jogged through the defense and blooped the ball over the goalie's stick. Rayucci's just no defender. They get somebody chasing him, but nobody slid to him. You got to play the guy with the ball, or don't. We'd be better off if they don't. We'd be better off if they don't. We've only scored 3 goals. We've had opportunities, had some good looks in front, but the Eagles are playing some smart trail checking. We got to get rid of the ball with some directed, well-aimed shots here. As Harper gave it over to 7 now. That's Kyle with it. He gets rid of it. Ball's loose along Gioli. Nice save there by Leggett. Anthony coming across the crease, and Leggett's able to make the stop. Oh, and that was a really nice shot by Kyle. There's a little bit of broken play there. Lions defense got a little bit disorganized. Ball ended up over into the stick of number 15. Baker with it now, trying to get rid of it. Rayucci trying to get free. Good defense there, played by number 4, Spoladoro. And Rayucci again, just with a touch shot. Kerr was hugging the near side pipe. And Rayucci had the ball in his right hand, and he just kind of just blooped it over. It was like a little flip shot. Pierce, I'm not sure if you were watching, but that what touch he put on that ball as he takes the shot, huh? This was like, you know how when you're playing basketball, if you throw too hard against the backboard for a layup, it just goes. That, especially in that last offensive set, they weren't able to connect. Clark out there with it. Here comes. Oh, what a shot. Number 18. That was beautiful. Stellwagen, a little step to the left and then a roll around. And he pats his defender on the back after he breaks the poor guy's ankles and gives him a little pat on the back. Like to see good sportsmanship out there. Nogent gets it to Clark. Clark's got a shorty. Can't get past. Nogent wanted to shoot there, but couldn't get through. Stellwagen moves across in front, shoots, and beats him. Offside hip. There's the placement of the shots we're looking for. Stellwagen was about 10 yards off of the GLE. And as he's cutting across from one pipe to the far side pipe, able to shoot on the fly and beat Kerr to the offside hip. Yeah, that was nice. All right, Graham at the face again tonight. Last sequence, they put a shorty on him and were playing him really tight. So I say park him in between. Park him in between the two pipes. Let him do it. Odd pass there from Nogent to Baker. Nogent's inverted. He's up top. He's opposite Barber, the shorty. Doesn't decide to take the ball. Give and go. What a beautiful play. Nogent faked like he was going to dodge, pulled it out, kind of drifted in the middle of the left side. Gives it off to LeBlanc, and then he just keeps heading to the cage. A little give and go there right along the GLA, and boom. Lions are up 6-3, 14:01 on the clock. I guess the ball got knocked over the line, and it would have been Eagles' ball because the Eagles never had possession of it. All right, Kyle is out there with Harper, and I can't see who the other 36. Is that Mileto? No, 26. That's Hondrew. Shot. Oh, and he was there, but that was a good shot on the offside. That's number 5, Anthony. I missed who got the assist. Number 32, there was a brilliant little pass to himself by Black, who's got possession. And that smartly, they slow it down. Mileto's like, no, let's just slow this down. That was a pass from Nogent again, wasn't it? I think that was the second one that he's thrown really high tonight. All right, Keefe with it. This time he's got Henninger with him. Henninger runs with him, forces the pass. Pass down low. Brings it back to Keefe. This time to the far side. This is 42, Hawkins. Now back to Keefe. Keefe's with Davies. Comes down towards the GLE. Has to dump it off to X. Tackman's got Henninger. Pops it back up to Anthony. Anthony's running with Palouse. Shoot and score. Wow, and score. That was an amazing shot. I'm not sure how much better a position that Palouse could have been in. Palmer's got it now on the near side. He's going to bring it up high. Baker's there to set the pick, but he moves out of the way. Not sure what Baker's doing. He's hopping around on his feet a lot. Finally sets his feet. Palmer with the shot. Is that on the outside or the inside? Ref's got to check. That's in. Wow, Palmer put that ball about hip high with barely an inch to spare. That was an unbelievable shot. Let's see this on the replay. Look at it. Dodge again. Finally gets free and then switches hands. Goes back to his right hand to shoot that. Are you kidding me? 7-5, Lions lead. 3:05 on the clock. Passing around the perimeter, 21 seconds on the shot clock. There's a shot that's going to be taken high. That was number 28, Montez, there to back it up. Sends the ball up top. Anthony trying to dodge. No, that was Young trying to dodge, and Young beat subtly. And ends up shooting the ball stick side about hip high and beats Leggett by Daly. And now here come the Eagles. And Eagles slow it down with the ball behind. Comes Keefe. Haniger's got him. Draws a slide, and that was just miscommunication. Two guys covering one. The guy that was open, wide open in front, passed the Mileto, and that's a goal. All right, we'll give it 5 minutes. I think that was an attempted shot by Anthony. Ball went flying behind the end line. Keeps got the ball. He's opposite Wills. Wills staying with him. Harper pops it up to Anthony. Again, Anthony's got a hat trick. Looking good tonight. Keefe takes a shot. And Leggett thought he had a save, but he saved it inside the cage. On the shot clock. We've got LeBlanc. Who else is out there? Rayucci and Smith. So Rayucci trying to dodge. He's got nothing. Palmer's got the ball. He's got the pole. Brings him across. Breaks free. Picks up the slide. Takes a shot and scores. That was all Greg Palmer. He just ran his pole into a slide. Split the slide. Took the shot and threw the ball underneath the goalie stick. Ties the game with 2:46 on the clock. Wills coming across to the, Harper. Palmer's got it. As the Lions settle in, Rayucci and Baker out there with LeBlanc. Rayucci's got the shorty. Gets past him. Picks up the slide by Padgett. Now he's sitting at X. Nugent hops up. No, doesn't. Stays low. Padgett keeps running with Rayucci. Baker with the ball. Gives it to Palmer on the near side. 34 seconds on the shot clock. So Palmer's looking for an offensive reset. Tries to get past the pole. Can't. Pushes back. Good defense there. Baker buries it! Baker wide open on the near side pipe. Palmer sees him. Quick feed. And Baker buried it. I can't remember the last time I've seen him take a shot, and the Lions are going bananas. Absolutely bananas on the field. The 9-8 victory with 1:37 on the clock in overtime.